What's going on, guys? This is JT here. I'm over here on the iOS server on my main account. In this video, we're going to be testing out the man himself, the new dragon, Zephyrica. Now, just to be honest with you guys, I really like Flame Guard as the main talent on Zephyrica. Now, keep in mind, my favorite game mode in this game is Lost Battlefield. And in my opinion, Flame Guard works perfect for Lost Battlefield. Now, if you're working on Zephyrica for, let's say, Guild Wars, raiding bases, whatever the case may be, it might be a little bit smarter to go a little bit more defensive than Flame Guard. I really like the damage reflected back on heroes to get that little bit more extra damage onto, let's say, like a Dove Keeper, a Zephyrica, another Zephyrica, or a Levanica, just to help you give that little edge of boost to help kill heroes. So overall, my overall favorite talent is Flame Guard. Now, as far as insignias, I wanted to test out a couple of different ones, and yeah, you guys be the judge. Let me know what y'all think. So let's go ahead and read Maelstrom, his actual skill, and let me explain it as well. So we got deals true damage equal to 224% attack to 4 random enemy units and recovers HP to 44% of damage dealt every 0.2 seconds for 4 seconds. Now, if you guys don't know, the true damage is basically the damage that's lighting up underneath all the heroes, right? And it's dishing out a ton of DPS insanely fast, right? 4 random enemy targets every 0.2 seconds for 4 seconds. That's literally like every second, like 40 targets, right? That's insane amounts of damage. And not only that, but true damage also ignores damage reduction effects, which is very nice. So let's say if a hero has Sacred Light, well, that doesn't really matter all that much, right? So we got the cooldown is 5 seconds. This hero summons a whirlwind when he attacks. So the true damage cooldown, let me go ahead and back up a little bit. The true damage cooldown is what's 5 seconds, not the whirlwind. It gets a little bit confusing by how they write this skill, which is kind of lame. I wish they would have worded it a little bit better. But yeah, the 5-second cooldown is for the true damage, right? You can't overlap the true damage, so there's only a 1-second cooldown time. So basically every 5 seconds you're dishing out a ton of damage to a ton of targets. All right, so we got this hero summons a whirlwind when he attacks. Whirlwind deals 400% attack damage to the enemy targets in its path. Also paralyzes them for 1 second, which is very nice. Basically a stun. The cooldown is only 2 seconds. Now, since the cooldown of this was only 2 seconds, my first initial thought was like, all right, you know what? I want to go with Empower as an insignia on my Zephyrica just because it'll constantly keep that whirlwind just going over and over and over. But now that I've done a little bit of testing, I'm not really sure how much I do like Empower. I'll show you guys. So we also got this hero cannot receive more than 36,000 damage per hit and is immune to freeze, petrify, silence, energy reduction effects, and conditions from calamity. Now, since he is immune to energy reduction effects, that's really even more reason why you really wouldn't want to use Empower on this hero. I just feel like overall it's not that good after doing some testing, but we'll go ahead and start out with testing with the Empower level 9 insignia to start. Now, I've been attacking this player right here, 950,000 might tit right here, just because I noticed that he has heroes spread out a little bit, and I kind of liked it. So if we want to attack a Levanica, we can attack that Levanica. And if we want to attack this Rosaline, we can attack this Rosaline. So with the Empower, I'm going to start off just attacking this Rosaline over here, and let's just see what goes down, right? So you'll notice, obviously, he's at full energy pretty much all times. I mean, not bad. He's proccing that whirlwind every 2 seconds. If you look to the counter up top, you'll notice, I mean, we're at 46 seconds, boom, whirlwind procs. 44 seconds, boom, whirlwind proc. So that right there just verifies that it's a 2-second cooldown, right? It makes sense. Now, one thing to note is, yeah, Zephyrica is always at full energy, but is it really necessary? I don't know. Let's go ahead and check. So let's go ahead and rip the Empower off of Zephyrica. Now, one thing about level 9 Empower, it does increase the HP by 40%, which is really nice as well. Let's go ahead and run this same attack with no insignia at all and see how much of a difference we got here. So no insignia. Now, there aren't any doves. Yeah, this guy does not have Empower on his Walla or his Dove Keeper, so he's not going to be gaining any energy from that. So let's just see how often this procs. So we got, I mean, look, it's basically still every 2 seconds, and he's only being attacked by a Rosaline, right? I mean, so that right there just shows me Empower's not really necessary for this hero. Yeah, Whirlwind's good, but is it good enough to stack an Empower that way it always procs? In my personal opinion, not really. Don't really think it's necessary, right? So let's go ahead and test out a different insignia. Let's go ahead and throw on, let's see, what do we want to test out? I wanted to tell, I really like, I'll tell you guys right now what I really like on this hero. I really like Vigorous Fury, so we'll test that out. Why do I like Vigorous Fury? Well, for one, he only takes in 36,000 damage per hit, right? Well, this raises his HP by 120%, which just allows him to stay alive a lot longer, but it also raises the crit rate by 80% if the hero has 45% or more of their HP. Well, guess what? This hero can actually heal himself. So that's very helpful when you're using, let's say, Vigorous Fury, because he needs a certain amount of HP in order for this to activate, right? So I really feel like Vigorous Fury works very well with this hero, especially if you want additional crit and more damage just overall. One of my favorite talents overall is Stealth. I'll show you guys why. Another reason is because when hero, or let's just read it first. When HP is below 30%, raises attack by 155%, attack speed by 70%, and becomes elusive for 4.5 seconds. Alright, so yes, most of the time, he's not going to be below 30% HP, but in certain situations for Lost Battlefield, even for Guild Wars and just basic rating, when he does get below 30% HP, remember, not only is it going to raise his attack speed and also his attack, he has built-in heals, right? So when he is elusive for 4.5 seconds, he's basically going to gain all his life back. So that is very promising, and I feel like Stealth is a pretty solid option for Zephyrica as well. So let's see. Overall, the most offensive talent you can put on Zephyrica, where he basically never dies, is Survival. We'll be testing that out also. We do got Unholy Pact to test out, which we can test that out as well, see if we got any additional damage. And yeah, so those are basically my three favorite talents. If you're not using Flame Guard, I really like Flame Guard. Even Revive is usable on Zephyrica, but don't really suggest it. But if you don't really have anything else, I guess you can go ahead and throw that on. Yeah! And Bulwark, obviously, is a laid-back, easygoing talent for Zephyrica as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw in... It's crazy, because you can have the same level talent and same level insignia right now, so it doesn't really matter whatever talent you go with, just whatever you roll, right? As long as you have the backup as an insignia. Alright, so let's go ahead and test out. We'll start off with, well, actually, you know what? We'll start off with some other stuff that's not survivability. That way you guys can see how survivable he really is. Now we'll start attacking the boy that does a lot of damage. That's going to be the Levanica. So with the level 8 Stealth Insignia, he's going to be going invisible at 30% life, so make sure to pay attention to that. Also, pay attention to how much damage he's dishing out, not only to Cosmo and Lazulix, but also the Walla Walla down here, because he does have potential to kill these guys by himself, and these guys are breakthrough'd up a little bit. I don't know what they're running for talents and insignias, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter. The main thing is just to show you this stealth in action, right? So here comes Levanica right here. And now he's going to be gaining life back depending on how much damage he does. So let's say he goes into stealth mode and then comes out of stealth mode. Let me turn down the damage a little bit. Turn down the volume a little bit. If he goes into stealth mode and only attacks troops, he's only going to be gaining back, as you can see right there, 220 life, which he does have potential to die with stealth in this situation since there's a bunch of troops out there. But if there's only heroes out in the battlefield, he's more than likely not going to die because he's going to be gaining a lot more life back. As you can see right there, he's gaining about a ton of life back. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to drop freaking Levanica. Dadgummit. All right, let me back out and re-enter this. Goodness gracious, of course I dropped freaking Levanica right there. So, you know what? Should I take out? Nah, I guess not. I ain't going to be dropping Levanica anymore. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so let's bring him back in. We got to clear up all these troops again, but it's not a big deal because it hits like, what, 40 targets every second, which is kind of crazy. I mean, look at all the damage coming in on these troops. Look at all the troops dying. Every 0.2 seconds, 4 targets being destroyed, and then every 4 seconds it just happens again. That's just crazy talk. So, uh-oh, this ain't good. He's not even attacking anything while he's still, oh, he's about to fall over. Come on! The testing feels bad. Oh, he got stealth. Come on, gain some life. Attack a hero or something. Goodness gracious, you're scaring me, Zephyrica. He's got to be going down here. How is he even staying alive right now? What's the damage coming on Cosmo and also Lazulix? Not really too much damage coming through on them. Looks like he's about to fall over. Oh, he's stealth again. But still dishing out the damage. When he goes in stealth, does have potential to kill him if the procs get lucky and he crits. As you can see, Cosmo's life's going below half each time he goes into stealth pretty much. I mean, look at Cosmo. Oh, Cosmo. Man, Cosmo's gaining so much life over there. That's crazy talk. I did test this earlier, and I did get a kill on the Cosmo. But look how much survivability stealth has in itself, right? With him gaining back that life, it's insane. Man, Cosmo, fall over. Come on, fall over, Cosmo. Let me kill Cosmo! Cosmo still don't want to fall over. How about that? Walla Walla. Walla Walla ain't fell over yet. Man, we ain't even killed any heroes. That's a... Oh, Cosmo! Nope, not today. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Not a big deal. You guys get the point. This is how stealth works. Still a lot of potential with stealth, although he just doesn't have the all-in-all stats all at once, right? Or all the time, rather. He only has the goods when he drops below 30% life, which does kind of stink. All right, so let's go ahead and go with Vigorous Fury. Let's see how this does. I have not tested this talent out yet, but the reason why I explained it earlier is why I really like this talent a lot on this hero. So let's see. Can we kill the Cosmo with Vigorous Fury? All right, let's go ahead and drop this bad boy over here. Now, obviously, he's going to be dying a lot faster now, and the reason why is because it doesn't have stealth. No real way of gaining that life back, but a little bit more damage should be coming through too. Now, if we can make it and kill all the troops, we might be able to get a nice little crit on Cosmo or something and actually kill, or Lazulix, or kill something. We need to see a death. Alright, what do we got going down? Cosmo is low on life. He does say there still are some troops in the base. All the troops cleared out. Looks like the troops are cleared out. How much damage can we put on that Cosmo now? Come on, we need the damage to come in, baby. Where's the damage, Zephyrica? Show me what you made of, brother. Oh! Oh, whoops. I dropped Lavanica again? Man, that's crazy. Can't believe I keep accidentally dropping Lavanica there. That extra crit. Let's drop over here with Rosaline. That extra crit, I really wanted to see how much damage extra we were getting in on Cosmo and Lazulix. Because, in my opinion, we should for sure be able to kill really both of them with all that extra crit. If we get the lucky RNG and crit a couple times. I mean, Cosmo's life. Nope. Still at half life. Come on, drop Cosmo. Drop that Cosmo, man. Look at the damage. 155k, 155k, 130k. Man, we just don't have... It would really take some super lucky procs, I guess, to actually kill that Cosmo. Oh, my gosh. He had, like, no life right there. That was so... Oh, there we go, baby. There we go. The Cosmo's dome. So there's that little bit of extra damage with Vigorous Fury, which is really nice in my opinion. So now Cosmo does have Revive. Unfortunately, that's pretty insane. So he has level 9 Revive, I'm assuming, on the Cosmo. Let's go ahead and switch this talent up, and let's bring out... What else do we want to test out? We tested out Stealth. We tested out Vigorous Fury. I don't really need to test out Survival. You guys just take my word for it. When you throw Survival on, he just never dies. That's basically what goes down in that situation. We already tested out Empower, so I mean... I think that pretty much seals the deal. We could test out Revive, but I don't really think that's even necessary. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think is the overall best talent or insignia for Zephyrica? In my personal opinion, I like these three setups, to be honest with you guys. Anyway, guys, I am out of here for now. Peace.